You want to deprive our whole cul-de-sac of sleep for years with loud music in the middle of the night? Let us be your alarm clock in the morning. Since we were but small babes, our neighbors, their kids, and their friends have had this lovely habit of either driving into or straight tearing into the neighborhood with no regard for the safety and well-being of themselves or the rest of us, and blasting pop and rap music from their cars as they sit there, idling and waiting for whomever they were picking up or dropping off. No surprise, they took their sweet time, and sometimes no one was picked up or maybe even dropped off. So you can imagine the pure, overwhelming joy we experienced when we found out some of the drivers only came into the cul-de-sac to lean out the window to briefly talk to someone, all while that their music practically rattled the foundation of our houses. Our dad at the time, and still, can work late into the night and early into the morning, sometimes coming home in the middle of the night and at other times not returning until later the next morning. So you can imagine what he had to deal with, poor dad. However, then the day arrived. Our mom had to leave relatively early for something. My memory is a mashed Pop-Tart, sorry. And dad was not home yet. Sick and tired after so many nights and morning having been woken up or kept awake. It was quiet now and we were alone. It was time. Now we were still exhausted, but we rarely had opportunities where we were alone and less likely to get grounded by our parents as they were not home. And so, as the sun began to peek over the trees, like a Midwestern version of the opening to The Lion King, we carried a radio out of the house and stood at the end of the guilty neighbor's driveway, cranking up the volume as high as it would go, put in our chosen weapon, a cassette tape of bagpipe music, and flicked the music on, gently waking the whole house, and probably every other neighborhood for several blocks with the song of our people. It was not our intention to involve innocent people, but we were pretty young and hadn't completely thought the whole plan through. Our lack of a complete plan was made very apparent as the front door flew open and outran the parents. Our terror-filled little screams followed us back home as we thought we would literally die. As soon as we were able to get inside and lock the door, we turned off the music, stuffed the radio away, and promptly pretended to be sleeping. Eventually, we did fall asleep, but were woken up by our own parents. No surprise, but the neighbors were not all too happy with us, though only the one family snitched. We got in so much trouble for that, grounded for weeks, but it was worth it. While the cars kept coming into the cul-de-sac at all hours, they no longer played music. We had won.